Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, going into this month's event quest. This is chapter 2.1, going up against this Rhino boss, and he's got some interesting nodes on him. He's got running on Fumes, which basically if you stay close to him, you're going to get fatigue debuffs, which are going to make you not crit. He's got unblockable specials, fully unblockable, spiked armor, so if you crit, you're going to take some damage back. Counterstrike, if you dex too much, not dex too much, if you dex 10 times, then he'll get an unblockable passive, and then buff toggle unstoppable, so every 10 seconds he's gonna go unstoppable. So my first run in here, I went in with Guardian. It's just a rank 5, it is max sig. Guardian doesn't crit, so spiked armor isn't going to be an issue. With the with those fatigue debuffs on, while he doesn't crit, when he would crit, you do get that energy damage. And yeah, with those fatigues on, it's going to be a little bit harder to get that damage. Like right there, you just saw I got like 1144. And my whole plan here is to simply, pay attention to the unstoppable toggle timer. Make sure I'm not mid-combo or trying to intercept him or something crazy like that and get hit. Get to special 3 twice, and then get to special 2, and hopefully that would do it. Now, the one thing you do have to remember about Rhino is if you use a smaller size champion, I think Guardian is medium, but the smaller the size, the more frequent Rhino will become unstoppable at his dash-ins, right like that. Or not unstoppable, but unblockable. He is unstoppable on his dash-ins, but every once in a while he'll be unblockable, and it's RNG based, so when it will happen, you never know. So generally I do try to stay up like nice and close and tight, so where he doesn't do an unstoppable dash at you, and if he can't do the unstoppable dash, he can't go unblockable. But I think I'm gonna get hit, I think one more, maybe 2 more times. Well, there I just got hit straight out of the special. I think I actually wasn't paying attention to when that special timer, the animation stopped. But the one nice thing is if you do get a bunch of those fatigue debuffs on you, you do get willpower healing. So there I wasn't paying attention to that buff toggle unstoppable timer, threw the special right into him when he went unstoppable, and he blocked it. So here we're gonna wait out that unstoppable, go into a full combo and get him with a special 2, and not quite enough. I think possibly if I would have waited and got off all of those fatigue debuffs burnt off me, that probably could have killed him, because I probably would have got some more energy damage and crit damage on him. But yeah, right there I got another unblockable hit. But yeah, so as long as you're running willpower, you can benefit from those running on fume fatigues. But we do get the solo. It wasn't clean, but definitely worked. And yeah, so let's go into the next one. I don't think any of my fights were super clean on this one, just because of the dashes in and him being unblockable. And then you can't dance around as much with the Counterstrike, just because you really don't want him going fully unblockable, because you can't intercept him unless you put like a slow on. So that's one thing that I did not use in any of my counters. I didn't use a champ that had slow, and probably could have and should have, but yeah, I didn't. So I mean, champs that would probably work well: Spider-Man, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, I don't have him. trying to think other champs that have slow. She-Hulk, Spider-Gwen, you know, those champs apply the slow. Then you really don't have to worry about the unstoppable. I mean, you also can, you know, you probably Doom would actually probably work pretty well, I think, simply because he doesn't crit a lot, so the spiked armor won't be that big of an issue. You can do some decent energy damage. You probably will be able to just simply Doom cycle this guy, and you know, if you do get those fatigue debuffs on you, you can heal back some of the spiked armor damage and just kind of try to build up, do 2 Doom cycles, get him with a big special 2 with 2 Furies up, and let him melt away. But yeah, enough talking about other counters. I decided to bring in Falcon. So the nice thing about Falcon is when he's locked on, he will bypass the spiked armor. So there again, we get stuck with the Unblockable. Another one, you know, Falcon is a medium-sized defender, so you know the chances of him going Unblockable are higher. And yeah, so I can just kind of hammering away with him. You know, special 1, special 2 doesn't really matter. Special 1, you can get those bleeds on. So here you go. There, I dexed 10 times. Maybe you can get building up those Furies, but once you get to 10, they go away, and he goes fully unblockable. So yeah, we're trying to find openings and wait that out. We dash back, we get locked on again, and then we start hammering at him. So I think I do end up getting like unblockable dash, or yeah, sometimes I just forget to not intercept. It's just like natural. I just try to go in and smack him. Locked on from Falcon does not stop the unstoppable from Rhino. But yeah, we're almost got this guy down. Definitely not the cleanest option, but yeah, there's another. I think on that one I was just trying to tap him in this block, stay close to him, but he came back and he intercepted me on my intercept because he was unstoppable. Yeah, there I think I did the same thing. There kind of got lucky because he got that buff toggle unstoppable, but Falcon does a solid job. He's got some good damage when he's locked on, and locked on prevents the spiked armor, so solid option. One option that I didn't choose to use was Guillotine 2099. Should be great. Definitely would want to build up some combo shields in case he does sticky with Unblockable. Crossbones would also be pretty solid to bypass that. He's got some good damage. I only have him ranked up as a rank 4 or 5 star though. But we get the solo. You know, it's not the most difficult fight, but it's kind of annoying. I guess at least it was annoying for me to get like a super clean run, just because of the dash in fully unblockables. But yeah, so we're gonna go in with AA on this one. We horsemaned him, and AA is gonna melt him. I think I do get stuck with 1 or 2, maybe just 1 unblockable dash. Yeah, right there triggers the unstoppable from the horseman, and there we go. Got some neuros on, and I believe with the neuros he doesn't get the unstoppable and unblockable dashes in when you have enough. I think my AA is a SIG 120 or 140, so I just need 3 neuros to get full ability accuracy reduction. You see I got stuck with no one. That was just me missing a simple L1 Rhino evade. We get to a special 3, and he's gonna come out of this stunned. We're gonna go and get another heavy, go and get another heavy, I believe. There we go. Not very good RNG on getting some poisons on those heavies. There we go. We got 2. There's 3. And the neurotoxins will also turn off the buff toggle unstoppable, which is really nice. And yeah, we're playing just nice, tight, and close to where he can't He doesn't really do unstoppable and unblockable. It dashes at you. Pretty much got him pinned over here now. I think, yeah, there he goes. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. We got hit, what, like twice? But AA works really well. It's a pretty simple fight. Definitely don't need the horseman, but it just helps make it quicker. And yeah, this next one is an interesting one. So I wanted to try this out. So I haven't used my 5-star kitty that much, and she is a rank 4 5-star, is max sig, but I thought the idea would be that I could just stay unblockable and dash in at him a lot, and whether he was unstoppable or not wouldn't really matter. But the one thing that I did not really consider and overlook was the running on Fumes, and that causes me a problem. So my kitty is max sig, so if I do get hit while I'm phasing, or I'm taking damage such as spiked armor, I take no damage, which is pretty nice. So there you can see I just phased into his unstoppable. Here I don't have enough prowess because those get consumed when she phases and the opponent misses. And there I just get absolutely wrecked. I wasn't phasing. Now here's the problem. I shouldn't have thrown that special too, because now I have no prowess because it consumes those prowess. And I have all these fatigues on me, and I'm not critting. Because I'm not critting, I'm not getting prowess unless I parry. So there we're getting some, but I'm not getting any prowess. And I'm trying to stay tight and close so that I don't have to deal with his unstoppable dashes. But yeah, so now I have 3. So we're gonna start trying to phase and hit him. And there I make a risky attempt when he's unstoppable. We throw off the special 3, but I'm gonna die here pretty soon. And so the running on Fumes, it just made it a little bit more difficult, at least for me. I'm sure more experienced kitty players would probably do better than me. But I just felt like with those fatigues and not being able to crit, and I'm not really wanting to parry a whole bunch, because you kind of have to deal with him getting the unstoppable every 10 seconds. Anyways, excuses aside, I do not do well in this fight, and I thought maybe I could like heal up enough and play well enough. You can see there he's fully unblockable now because I've used all of the dexes from the Counterstrike. And yeah, I think somewhere in here I think I dash in and I eat some unstoppable. Oh yeah, no, right there. I just miss getting back out. So now here's the funny thing. So I brought Tigra so that I could be fully unblockable at 10 plus prowess, which I only had for a short period of time, which is one of the big mistakes that I did. But check this out. Like, I go in, I eat an unblockable attack, and I'm trying to parry, and my parries just were not, I don't know what happened, but they didn't stick, and I just got wrecked. I was like, wow, that was absolutely terrible. So I'm gonna go in with Nimrod. Nimrod's a rank 3. Really enjoying this guy. He is a freaking tank. And in Blitz protocol, Eradicate protocol, he can put out some pretty solid shock damage. Now, the nice thing about Nimrod for this is he is a XL champ. So Rhino getting unblockable dashes in is going to be less frequent. So you can see that he did get one there. Obviously his special attacks will be fully unblockable. We get off a special 2 with Blitz protocol up, so we get a bunch of shock damage, and we're going to get the power drains. If we're in Blitz, there he does get an Unblockable on his dash, kind of annoying. And if he is in Titan, he'll get a Cowardice. So really, I would prefer, you know, if he threw his specials when I was in Blitz, so that I can get those power drains, less specials to deal with. There we're in Eradicate protocol, so I get both the Cowardice and the power drain. I think just one more special too is going to do it. So I've taken a hit or two, taken some damage from spiked armor, but I'm not critting a lot because I do have a bunch of those fatigues there. Unfortunately, I threw that a little bit too early, threw off the special to where I had switched out of Blitz into Titan, so I didn't get those shocks. I think it's one more special two to take this guy out. Yeah, because I'm not critting a lot, spiked armor doesn't become, you know, that big of a concern. So you can use champs that crit. Guaranteed crit champs like Corvus or Ghost, they would probably become an issue where you're going to take too much damage back, and there doesn't quite get him. He's fully unblockable right now. Kind of trying to wait that out, and then I think we're going to finish him off with a special one, maybe. And there we go. Okay, comboed him out. So not the cleanest option fight by any means, but Nimrod works. Kitty, I can see her working. Tiger definitely could work too, but just, I don't know, my blocks were not happening on that one. But yeah, and then the last one, we're gonna go in with Kingpin. We have the full Trinity synergy team to get power drains and to shrug off debuffs and whatnot. I think I used that mainly to use him on the path once, and that's, you know, really don't need it for this fight that much. I mean, you will shrug off the fatigues, so I guess that would help somewhat, but we're just gonna throw off a bunch of special ones and get a bunch of those degens on, make Rhino pretty weak, try to bait out the specials. And this is where it gets kind of annoying, where he's not throwing and you're consuming all those dexes. I mean, you do get the fury bonus, but at some point he's going to go fully unblockable, and you have to deal with that. Or, you know, if you don't have access to slow, then you know, you're going to have to dance around a lot because you can't intercept, you can't parry. Yeah, it just becomes a little bit problematic. But Kingpin works really well here, and you know, we do trigger spiked armor here and there. Not the biggest deal. We take a little bit of damage. We get hit several times just trying to dash back, and we're trying to bait out this special. But we are getting willpower healing from the rage stacks, which are nice. And I think one this is, I'm just getting whacked right here. I'm gonna just go for it, special 2, and it takes him out. So anyways, that was that was all of my runs on this Rhino. Hopefully it gives you a few ideas of what to do, who to use for your runs. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.